Hey there, it's also here, the assassin. Today I'm going to talk to you about AEO. It's a new term that you probably haven't heard of. It's called Answer Engine Optimization. And what it really is talking about is how AI is going to serve up content. Now, this can be within the product, the usual suspects like chatgpt, although it's more in line at the moment with the search engines like Bing or Google especially. So how does the AI within the search engines find content? And it's called this no-click results. So that means that what they're trying to do is if you ask a detailed question, it'll give you an answer that is found on a website that it trusts. And the answer will be the answer that you're looking for. So in order to take advantage of this for your own business, you need to think about structuring the data according to how these algorithms and the AI are going to work. And that means to perhaps go for longer tail searches. So think of an actual question that one of your customers might ask rather than the search term within it. And then provided an answer where you get right to the heart of the answer early in the first sentence. And hopefully the answer is only a one sentence. It's not War and Peace. And that will satisfy what they're trying to produce as results. Now, in terms of relying on someone like chatgpt for your search results, it's a little bit risky at the moment because a lot of people are putting in joke responses and there's a lot of stuff that's being added to the AI that's not correct. And AI doesn't have the ability to work out what's right or what's wrong, whereas the Google search algorithm is going to find a trusted website based on its authority score and that sort of stuff. And the result is going to be a much more reliable. Something that I learned a couple of weekends ago when we were traveling and we went by bus. Very unusual, just trying out bus service to get to Chadstone. And my partner tried ChatGPT and said, do we need to touch off from the bus? And ChatGPT said no. Whereas in actual fact, the sign on the bus said you do. And when we went to Google, the answer was that yes, you do. Now, I've heard of other stories that are circulating where someone asked the search engine what they should do with mushrooms falling off pizzas. And someone had provided a funny answer of, we want to use some glue, and ChatGPT provided that as the answer. So I think there's a lot of work to be done around completely believing exactly what you get from AI. So there's this other thing, which is going to be the answer engine optimization, which is more going to be picked up by the search engines with their AI to start with. I think it will eventually transfer over into Copilot, which is ChatGPT, and Gemini on its own over time. At the moment, it's not quite there. But for your business, think about all your web pages and the web pages that have authority within that particular category. If you've got questions that relate to those and they're on those pages, then they have got more chance of being served up by Google because of the authority that they have. So I think it's a really good time to plan out what you're doing with your content. Add a Q&A, question and answer section to the website, but also put those questions on the relevant pages, and that'll help you a lot. We're doing a lot of that at the moment with our clients. As I said before, with the question, rather than me optimize a question for digital marketing, it would be better to say, how can digital marketing benefit small business? If you're struggling with all of this stuff, give us a yell. Go search up the Digital Assassin, reach out, and we can have a chat and help you and get you sorted with all this stuff. Thanks for listening.